Hello, everyone. I'm Oliver from Lux, and today I'm here with one of our traders, Brandon Radford. Brandon
Hello.
just passed our evaluation stage. First of all, congratulations to you, Brandon.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? When and why did you start trading, and kind of what is your strategy?
Yeah, I'm Brandon Radford. I'm 27 years old. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. Currently living in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the United States military. Started trading maybe about like 4 or 5 years ago. I was introduced to it. I was like, I want to learn to do this for myself. I can see this being a career, so I sought out a personal mentor who was running his own little firm out in London. Had a mentorship for a year, and he taught me. So some of the core things that I use for my strategy is Elliott wave functionality. Typical 5 wave impulse moves. Um, Occasionally, I'll also use typical patterns like inverse head and shoulder and price action stuff. But I'd say the core of my strategy is based on the Elliott wave.
How was your overall experience with our evaluation stage?
Fantastic. One thing I must say is you guys have some of the best customer service. Anytime I had a question, I can just go into the live chat, and you guys either on right away or you guys send an email and let me know. And just the communication was excellent, and just also the having like pretty much cut and dry, no crazy rules or anything. It was pretty simple to not have to stress about it and worry about my breaking rules or anything like that. That was also great. So it was overall a pretty smooth experience. I had some hiccups with a little bit of a pocket trade that was placed, and didn't have a stop loss, and you guys even worked with me through that. So that was phenomenal customer service on you guys' part. So again,
How did you experience our 4% drawdown level? Was that a problem for you?
no, not really a problem. I did get close to it occasionally, but I've back tested my strategy. I know that it works, and in my strategy, I've never lost 10 trades in a row. So even with the 0.4% risk to reward ratio, it was not at all too stressful or difficult to experience. And it doesn't take too long. I think, coming into it, I did possibly think that it might be a little bit like too small of a drawdown. Like I was hoping I would get closer to 10% of wiggle room, and that it might take me longer to reach the target. But I mean, I pretty much hit the target in the minimum 29 trading days, like right, or maybe around like 30. It took me, and I mean, once I'm managing that largest account, 2.5 million, 2 million, then I mean that's even if it takes me 6 months to do 8%, I mean that's a great year for me. So it's reasonable, and definitely it's when I get into the bigger managing amounts of capital, I can see why it's so small. So it wasn't a problem though.
Is there any advice you would pass on to our fellow traders?
I would say don't rush it. Get too crazy and oversize your positions and try to game a system to stick to your strategy. Take the time, minimize your risk. 0.2 and 0.25% of trade, and you have a pretty robust strategy. You should be fine. So
Why did you choose us? Why did you choose Lux?
I've been talking to Xavier quite a bit on chat, and he was phenomenal answering all the questions that I had. Just immediately I could contact you, and then again, like not having a time limit like so many other firms out there, you can reach out to them, and they'll give you a time limit or a ridiculous 10% in 1 month. From that alone, before I began, that you guys cared about making profitable traders, and then again, that was only reinforced. When I had to slip up, just to kind of get everyone to play down what happened. I was in a profitable, I believe, Euro USD trade. I had been holding it over the weekend. I was up like $300 on the trade, and on Monday, I was working out in the morning, and I don't know what somehow this trade opened up in my pocket, and in the opposite direction of my winning trade, and it was no stop loss, which is already a violation of one of you guys' rules. And it also, I'll be very honest, it took me below the so my equity was higher than the max drawdown, but when the trade closed, my balance actually did go below the max drawdown, so my account was canceled. And what I did, guys, I reached out to you guys. A little bit frustrated, but you guys were very patient with me, and I explained what happened. And hey, I'm like close the trade as soon as I opened it. I don't know how this happened. I'm in a profitable trade. I've been holding it. I don't even like it was. It looked like I was hedging, but I don't hedge. Like you can look at my trade account. I've never hedged, and you guys worked with me and gave me back my account, and that was like ever like with that service, like you guys can trust these people. Like there's no other. I've had other companies where one of them I had to hold a trade for every trade minimum of 10 seconds, and I actually opened a point zero one lot trade and closed it out for no loss at all, and they canceled my account. And I was like, hey guys, like I just didn't mean to open such a small trade, and like this doesn't affect with anything, and they still cancel my account. So for you guys to not do that, I can just really tell that these are genuine people behind this company who trade probably and also just care about their traders. So definitely probably the top notch from you guys. And again, thank you guys for that. So
Thank you very much. What is your expectations going into the stage two?
I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'll going off of my track record in history, I probably will pass it like right at the minimum day mark. And yeah, I'm just gonna quickly pass it and get to that 150,000 account. So that's about it. Nothing too crazy.
What do you plan to do differently in stage two than the stage one?
Sometimes it make my positions a little bit too big, trying to rush the process a little bit, which is why I advise people not to do that because I did get very close to the drawdown on multiple occasions. To the point where it was like the last trade, but it won on both all the occasions, and I don't want to get that close again, especially when I'm getting into the real money. When I'm like managing like real money, because like it's a trial and it's easy to say, oh, not a big deal, but I mean, get yourself in the headspace and that discipline where if you are managing vast sums of actual money, that it does matter that you have some strict risk management and discipline. So definitely gonna scale down my risk a little bit, but that's pretty much it.
Thank you very much for your time, Brandon. I will not take any more of it, and I wish you a great weekend.
Appreciate it.
And for everyone else, if you have any more questions, we're available 24/7 on our live chat, or you can always shoot us an email at info@luxtradingfirm.com. And I wish everyone a great day.